Okay, so the first example, now this is simplify. Now the rule is that how to do this type of sum, simplify. The first thing is that you should remember that first convert the negative power to positive power. This is the rule, and then you convert every numbers into exponential form, and then use the laws of indices and even sometimes even Bodmer's rule, bracket of division multi, that you know. So the first thing is that you should remember all this rule. Convert the negative power to positive power, convert the numbers into exponential form, use the laws of indices, the properties of indices, and then simplify it using normal Bodmer's method. So in this 4 golden rule you should remember, and just follow how I am doing it. What I told, I can convert 81, and 81 means 3 to the power 4. Now 3 to the power 4 into that becomes 3 by 4. I told you to convert that negative power to positive. So this becomes what? 32 and whole to the power 2 by 5. So that negative become positive. This 8 means 2 to the power 3 and into 1 by 3 and 1 by 2. So if I take 2, that becomes 2 to the power 1. 2 to the power 1 means 2. And you remember this, any number to the power 0 is 1. And now I will solve this. Now this 4 and 4 get cancelled, you get 3 to the power 3 here. So you get 2 to the power 5, 32 means 2 to the power 5 and then 2 by 5. So 3 get cancelled. So you get 2 here and then into 2 and into 1 means 2 into 1, that's 2. Now if I cancel this, what I get, 3 cube means 27 minus 2 square means 4 and 4, and finally 4 and 4 get cancelled and the answer is 27. Okay, copy this. Now the next sum. Now this is very important sum. You can see that you have minus, sometimes you may have plus between. Now if you remember that in the laws of indices there is this law, this is known as the product law. So that we say m plus n, then you have this quotient law. This is called the quotient law, a to the power m minus n, and then you have the power law, a to the power m and whole to the power n, that becomes a to the power mn. But there is no such law as this plus, in between plus or minus, you don't have any law. But here you have this. Now when you have this type of sum, the first thing you should do is that we will split this power. Now we'll split this power. In every case you can see 5 is the common elements here. So you just split the power of 5. Now splitting means, what I mean to say, splitting means in fact you will go this reverse. So generally we know that a to the power m into a to the power n becomes a to the power n plus n. Now we will think reverse like this, then we will split this power into 2. So here you can understand, what can I say, 5n plus 2, it becomes 5n into 5 2. Here 6, again this is into in fact, so 5n into 5 2. This is 13 and into 5n and minus again 2 into 5 to the power n into 5 to the power 2. So you can understand I have split it all. Now you see in this case, before this minus and after this minus, you just find out which maximum, what numbers you can take common in both of them. You can see I can take 5n and 5n common in both of them, 5n, and I can also take 5 square common in both of them. So I get into 5 square. Now after taking common, now what is left here? Here it is left 1, then you have minus, and then you have left with 6 here, right? Same thing in the denominator. Maximum what I can take common, you can see I can take 5n and 5n common. So I can take 5n common. What is left here? 13. Then minus, and then you are left with 5n. You are left with 2 into 5 square. 2 into 5 square. Okay. So finally this and this get cancelled, and then I get what? This one is 25, because now nothing is getting cancelled. You can see it's a minus here, you can't cancel anything now. So this and this got cancelled. So 5 square means 25. 1 minus 6 means it is minus 5. This is 13 minus 25 into 2, 50. So what I get? 25 into minus 5. We are getting minus, in fact, minus 125, and 15, this minus this, you are getting almost 37. Okay, so 37. So I am getting this as the answer. Understand? Okay, one more similar sum, just for your proper understanding. Again, I am doing one more sum. So you remember what you have to do? You have to first convert, all into similar powers. You see 25, 25, 25, we can convert everything into the power of 5 because all are in 5. So the first thing we will do this one, 5. Now this becomes, check it out, 5 square, and then n plus 1 minus again 5 square and 5 to the power 2n. So this is 5 into 5 to the power 2n plus 3, and again 5 square, you get n plus 1. Okay. Now slowly we'll just simplify this and then we'll split it. So you can see you are getting here 5. Now that becomes 5 to the power 2n plus 1, 5 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 2n. Again you get 5. You get here what? 5 to the power 2n plus 3, and 5 to the power, this you get 2n plus 2. Alright, 2n plus 2. And now we'll start splitting. Okay. Whatever. Where?
5 to the power 2n plus 2.
Oh, right. 5 2n plus 2. Okay, now we'll split it. What? 5 to the power 2n into 5 to the power 1. Okay, right? This one. I'm splitting this one. So this is 5 to the power 2n. Oh, sorry, one mistake we have done, huh? Right. This will become 5 to the power 2n plus 2, right. And this one is okay. Okay, so no problem. So we can have this. So 5 and then 5 to the power 2n into 5 to the power 2, then minus 5 to the power 2n, 5 to the power 2n, again 5, this becomes 5 to the power 2n into 5 to the power 3, and then 5 to the power 2n into 5 to the power 2. Okay. Now you can see what can I take common. You have minus here, so here and here maximum what you can take common. 5 to the power 2n and 5 to the power 2n we can take common here. Now you can see here 5 square and 5, that means you have here 3 5, 5 into 5 into 5, and here you have 2 5, 5 into 5, so I can take 5 square common. Okay, understand? On this part and this part I can take 5 square common, so another 5 square common. Now what is left here? 1 5 is left. 5, this is minus, and this is 1. Now here what you can take common, again you can take 5 to the power 2n and 5 to the power 2n common. And here you can see 5 cube and 1 5. So that means you have altogether 4 5, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. And here you have 2 5, 5 into 5. So we can take 2 5 common. Now if I take 2 5 common, that means 5 square. Now what is left here? You had 4 5, 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. You have taken this. So 5 square is left, then minus, and then 1. Understand? Clear? So just you have to take common in this way. And now you can see I can cancel this and this, I can cancel this and this. Okay? Never cancel this and this, sometimes you cancel. So 1 is minus here. Okay? So what you get here? 5 minus 1, I get 4. 25 minus 1, I get 24. And then finally the answer is 1/6. Okay?